That's the part. So now I'm not interested in the struggle, so looking at it is like this. Oh. You know, when you wanted them at one time, it's like now it's like, oh, what did I see? You're out of the so maybe just stand on the board and try to sense that. This is something that had my brain flawed. I heard it. Yeah, he sounds like I would not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. Just a little juice, right? From the chicken?
Yeah, then you want to drain some of it too.
I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and shucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy high. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading danger.
Get exposed to I it was so fun.
Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, no follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died. And I'm feeling, skin till I make my way up. I'm mind stepping, rapping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches. Say no preaching. God is beside us. With a cup in the fleece, I'm up my piece. If you trying to divide us, still count my blessings. Lessons by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed. Can never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Hyper, warfare with spiritual forces. Fighting the demons, really for life.
It's right on the rock, up the rock, up. Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to get rid of them kids. Huh? You ain't gonna be able to get rid of them kids. You know it. You know it too. Well, what is that going to hear or smile? I don't know. Okay. No smoking. Well, you know, yeah. But other than that,
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion. Throwing now is Allen. To the right side, he's got Moore complete. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. Allen going to audible to a different look. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. When you talk about this Jets defense, they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And while their numbers for the season haven't been that great, they do have players capable of making plays, as we just saw there. Able to get in there and blow that play up. They're just looking for more of those types of plays throughout this game.
Quick slant to Shakir. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them.
Well, this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Fields. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now a 2nd and 10. Paul want to give up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
To the air, Allen. A quick throw there is incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator.
Look at right side, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And not working, buddy. I'm working for you.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
2nd down and 8.
I think it's...
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Now that was an inspirational scramble for a first down, all the while absorbing a big-time hit. Well, we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing. But how about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who signs his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline? I'm not so sure they like that so much. And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Hall. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
They're probably mad at me. Why? Why?
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. The Folks kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand in the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
He does, right? You know, she makes one good thinking out, I think.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard after the 39. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Right.
Straight ahead is Hall. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Jets had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Fields changing the play.
Right. Minute.
Angel. Go.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's back. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards that time.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that they have against them.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line. After not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. That'll be a loss of a yard and it leads to a 3rd down.
What's up here? I love it, though.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now it's Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to give them the football back. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen now on the option right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's gained 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Bills.
Give the Cook out of the gun. Oh, good move. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down. He's fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. It looks like they'll move things around here. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Second down and 4. Allen gonna throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. On the gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they'll throw with Allen. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coach Yr1 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Oh, really? I was saying,
They'll run with Allen. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a give to Hall. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 30-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is what brain remembers. When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Hardman to return. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Well, the Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Jets will take over.
I'm about to make that rice in a bit.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 28-yard line, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Fields. They take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver had time to want to get in there and bring him down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. We'll give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. Now Cook running right. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Here is 3rd and 5. Now Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Well, he started spinning his pineapple upside down. He's still waiting for the rest. What did you do with it? Oh, is he going to do a tag one? Oh, okay. He spin the pineapple upside down.
Here we go. Good. 319. Got right.
Out of the gun, they run the ball. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
To throw, it's Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yeah.
Allen now looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense... Well, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. I love plays like that. Defensive lineman holding the football. It's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, trying his best to lug that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen and then a nice return.
You know, nowadays, they do more ball drills with the big guys than ever before because they want to take possessions away from the offense.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Davis going to take this down just short of the goal line. They got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Reggie Gilliam, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Here's Fields. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. The Jets on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Under pressure, they got him again. Joey Bosa drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Up the middle to Davis. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And what do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind that it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He'll get about 4 here, down at the 43-yard line. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Allen. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Earlier they had 2 other 4th down conversion attempts that did not go their way. This time it does go their way.
And this reminds me of a conversation I had with him in the offseason. There wasn't even a game to be played, but what he told me, I have enough confidence in my team and my play calling ability that I think I can always pick it up. Thus, they continue to go for it.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. After the penalty, it's Davis. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Trying to take this home, they'll run. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, son. Hey, kid, 319,
Back to throw, Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Allen going to change it up. Allen to throw. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's still close.
And able to get this out to the 25. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Ed Oliver in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. So it's a